Hello, welcome to Casual Veteran Gamer. Continuing my way through the hag's house, and I've come across the masks. Now, Auntie Athel's already dead, so they're not really paying me much attention. Even spoken to one of them and killed one of them without any hassle, being the Mask of Terror. So I've left them with it, or left him with his equipment on. He's got the studded leather armor, whispering mask. Got a cantrip called Curse of Terror. Strike terror into a creature's heart. It takes 2d4 plus 1 psychic damage and becomes frightened. A frightened creature's disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, and when the source of its fear is within line of sight, the creature is forced to run away. Which is the same as if you cause fear using menacing attack, for example. The actual stats are good. Especially dexterity, which helps them with their ranged attack, and their initiative and armor class. Wisdom is fairly high, which helps with the saves. They've got 3 level 1 spell slots, but no level 1 spells. Part of the flock. Auntie Ethel welcomes you, dearie. That doesn't tell us what it does, but obviously Auntie Ethel is in charge. Now, I haven't prepared the rest of them here, so I'm going to go ahead and take these guys out one at a time. Now, the others didn't attack me when I killed the other one, but they also hadn't seen me. So hopefully we can use some of the Mask of Terror's abilities against themselves. Right, already taken one of them out. And that was a bonus action. I didn't actually realise that until just now. So I get to attack also, which seems a little bit overpowered to me, but it's very nice when it's on your side. And a critical hit. Lovely stuff. Right, that was a good start. I'm going to keep Glut back, because I don't want him getting hurt. And the Mask of Vengeance is going to lose a turn from being frightened anyway, so I'm going to leave it alone. Walk up to the next poor victim. And use menacing attack to try and kill them in one go. There we are. Alright, just one left. Ooh, might as well use Action Surge. Can't quite make it there. So close. Oh, probably should have been a bit further away, so I could use the ranged attack more effectively. Ooh, this isn't very good. Whatever, let's try. You never know. Alright, well, go stand next to that mask. I think we'd better take this seriously, so let's cast Hex. Perhaps get a bit closer. Just not a very good chance to hit. Good start. May as well make Astarion happy while we can. Attempt sneak attack. Although I'm in the wrong place. Thankfully, Astarion in this run through is a thief. Gets a dash as a bonus action. So can still move. This could be it. Yeah. Now, it doesn't matter where they run. Job done. Right. It's a bit unfair, really, when I've got the great club from the Minotaurs and so on. Right, let's take Glut on a grand tour. Let's start with the one that's closest. So next up is going to be the Mask of Vengeance. Up they get. You can see that a drow half-elf. Carrying a warhammer. And studded leather armor in the mask also. No skills there though. And they've got 1 superiority die. Though no way to use it. Do see here we've got Vengeful. So when attacked, the Mask of Vengeance will use a reaction to retaliate with a powerful melee attack that deals bonus psychic damage. The passive also grants the mask wielder an additional reaction point. So wearing the Mask of Vengeance, you get 2 reactions, and you get to use those reactions to retaliate. And it's a particularly powerful attack, actually. So with the main hand attack is 1d10 plus 4, and some bonus psychic damage, although it doesn't say what that is. Again, the part of the flock. Their stats are once again good. High strength, which helps with the warhammer. Dexterity could be higher since they're using light armor. Medium armor would be better for them. Constitution and intelligence is the +1 modifier. Charisma +2, but they don't really use those very much. Just for saving throws, potentially. Bet that looks like it's it. for the Mask of Vengeance. They're doing, I don't know, follow the leader in some sort of circle, right? Let's stop this silliness. So, who's going to be next? The Mask of Servitude, I think. No, Asmodeus Tiefling. Just with the mask on, nothing else. And they've got Boon of Servitude. Looks like the Cure Wound symbol, but it's not the same. Bask and Ethel's boons. You regain 1d8 plus 0 hit point. That plus 0 is probably going to be a bit different. Maybe. It does say the casting ability is intelligence, so probably be 1d8 plus 3 if you're looking at the 17 intelligence. And your armor class increases by 2, so it's healing and a buff to armor class. So that's actually very good as kind of a support, working as a team. The other stats aren't very high apart from intelligence. That's what she really needs. Got hellish resistance from being the tiefling, part of the flock from wearing the mask. Nothing else particularly special here. Lots of level 1 spell slots. It only shows 1 here, but I'm sure, yeah, we've got 5 actually. 3 level 2 spell slots. So let's have a look. Can't choose what level to cast it at. Who needs healing? In fact, she can heal herself. Right, where's she gone? Oh, she can't heal herself. Fine. But there we are. He's got the Boon of Servitude, which is only going to last a tiny bit longer. Regains 2d4 plus 1 hit points each turn. That's very good. That is a bit overpowered if you had it permanently on your in your own party. Healing on the initial cast and then every turn afterwards, and it doesn't even require concentration. And although it says level 1 evocation spell, it's not actually using up any spell slots, I don't think. Right. Let's go to the last mask. Mask of Regret. So up they get. Lightfoot Halfling. Speed. 40 feet. It's got 2 wild-shaped charges, but no action to be able to use it. So we can see here, Curse of Regret, level 1 enchantment spell, uses an action. Inflicts Bane, but also does 2d4 plus 2 psychic damage. And that creature becomes vulnerable to psychic damage. That's very powerful, considering if you cast this on one creature, and you could do it again on the next turn, and one of the other masks deals psychic damage also. Now it looks like it probably needs to be an enemy, because just doing that didn't do anything. I can't actually highlight any of my characters. Interestingly, they're probably supposed to be a druid, or once upon a time were a druid. They've even got the club to go with it. Instead of shield, leather armor, light armor. Curse of Regret, right. Stats, wisdom's the highest, which kind of makes sense considering they're probably were a druid. And the casting ability is wisdom. Otherwise, as you would expect, like all the others. Lucky error, no progression of description. Obviously not working very well. Should be re-rolling any ones. Looks like entry reroll, raw ability 1 true. Obviously this is coming from the coding. Not quite right, whatever. I don't know how that's happened. But yeah, still interested in the fact that they've got the wild shape charges but can't use them. So that does it for the 4 masks down here in Auntie Ethel's basement. Hopefully you now have a better understanding of their abilities and what they can do to you. And if you've managed to bring Glut up to this section, what you can do with these guys if you wanted to also. Okay, that's it for today. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.